Hi guys, and welcome to another Kent Outdoors motorcycle adventure. This time we are doing the Armagh Believer Britain Bikers route, which starts here in Armagh, Northern Ireland, and finishes in here in Armagh, Northern Ireland. I think it is just about to start to rain. So let's have a look at the route, and then I'm going to head over there, check out this friary, and then get on with the ride and have a look what else Armagh has to offer. I'll be making my way through the city to pick up the B77 heading north-northeast, passing through Lochall and Annahue. At the crossroads with the B131, I'll be turning right, heading south through Kilmore, crossing the A3 down to Rich Hill. Continuing south on the B111 over the A51 to Market Hill. Continuing on the Armagh Believer route, I'll be following the B3 to Keady. Here, I do take a detour to St Mochua as well in Derrynoose. From Derrynoose, I'll be heading north on Drumhillery Road and Hansloch Road to pick up the BFB circuit, turning left on the A3 to Middletown. North on the B210 and then right to return to Armagh on the A28, finishing at the Edward Street car park to visit St Patrick's Cathedral. Armagh Franciscan Friary was founded by Archbishop Patrick O'Scannell in 1263-64. It had prominent patrons in the city, and the Franciscans played an important part in the city's religious life until the friary was suppressed in 1542 with the dissolution of the monasteries under Henry VIII.
Skies above me, but the road ahead feels right. The hum of the engines like a hymn, through cathedral streets I glide, with a heart wide open to the wind and the ghost of time at my side. On this ride on the road to Derry News. Lochall dreams in the hedgerow shade, Annahue wears a morning hush. Kilmore echoes of lives once made and whispers through the brush. Quiet countryside rolls, each town, each lane a looking glass for the rider's restless soul. On this ride to Derry News, through the heart of old Middlester truth, past Market Hill and Tass's Mews, where silence sings to you. Soft and steady, steel and spirit in smooth cruise. No need to rush the truth on the road to Derry News.
So, who was St Mochua? Well, apparently he was born in the 560s, about 100 years after St Patrick died, and St Moquia was quite the soldier apparently, and in around the year 600 decided to become a monk and travelled Ireland and Scotland and created I think he founded about 30 churches across the two countries. He became famous, very well known, and people wanted to talk to him, I guess. And he got fed up with this and decided that he wanted somewhere a bit more peaceful. So it's alleged that he was guided north to Armagh, or to Armagh County, and in particular Derry Noose, which is here. And he founded a church here. So this is Moquia as well. So I've just been up to Derry Noose Church to try and find out a little bit more about St Moquia and the original church, because they kind of like to build new churches on original church sites. However, it's not the case. And the original church, I think I found it. Apparently there are remains of the 6th century original church by the well, and I think it might be up ahead. So it doesn't actually say that it is the part of the church. It says the ground remains of the site suggest a rectangular plan with areas of tumble to the northeast. Above ground remains consist of a pillar of masonry at the north end of the northwest wall, a substantial portion of the lower sections of the southeast wall, and numerous headstones, etc. in the graveyard to the south and east. So it might be the church, who knows?
I left the well at Derry Noose, the morning soft and grey, with rain like threads upon my coat and mist along the way. The pan was humming steady low, no hurry in her tune. The hedgerows danced in silver drops beneath the eye of June. Rain on the road to Armagh town, the fields are wicking clean. With every breath the earth comes round in 50 shades of green. And I ride on through time and song where saints and spirits stray, through Middletown and Killilly to where the angels pray. Middletown stood still and thought, its rooftop pearled and brown. The chimney smoke curled soft and slow as it gently drifted down. Then Killilly with chapel stones and meadows white and shy. The rain let up, the sun broke through like a whisper from the sky. Rain on the road to Armagh town, the world begins again. The wheels roll on, the past rolls back like water down the lane. And I ride on through time and song with grace to light the way to St. Patrick's doors of marble stone at the closing of the day.
St Patrick's Cathedral in Armagh is the seat of the Catholic Archbishop of Armagh, Primate of all Ireland. It was built in various phases between 1840 and 1904 to serve as the Roman Catholic cathedral for the Archdiocese of Armagh. The original medieval cathedral of St Patrick having been appropriated by the state church called the Church of Ireland at the time of the Irish Reformation. The building of a Catholic cathedral at Armagh was a task imbued with great historic and political symbolism, but since the Irish Reformation under Henry VIII, no Catholic archbishop had resided there. Since the 17th century, the majority of the Catholic population of Ireland had lived under the rigours of the penal laws, seemingly to deprive Catholics of all civil life, to reduce them to a condition of extreme brutal ignorance, and to disassociate them from the soil.
Voices low, steps on stone from long ago, every note a prayer ascending, every hush a sacred flow.
So we're back at the Market Square car park, which is where I sort of started from, and that brings us to the conclusion of Armagh Believer. So hope you enjoyed it, guys. I certainly did. Weather mainly stayed away, so not too bad at all. From what I reckon, we've got one more Britain for Bikers route to do in Northern Ireland, and that will conclude the Northern Ireland adventure. So stay tuned for that one. Take it easy.
Stone and light.